Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Bree, and this morning, it's early in the morning, y'all. Like, it's like a little after 7, but I've been up a little bit earlier than that because I had to take my man to work. But I'm eating a, what's this called? An egg white grilled chicken sandwich and an orange juice. And I just wanted to come on here and talk to you all about something that I found out that could possibly help anyone who comes across this channel, okay? So I'm gonna just get right into it. If you are new, welcome to the channel, and I hope that you know, like my vibe and stick around and subscribe to the channel. And if you're not new, welcome back, fam. So, oh, it's called an egg white grill. So, all right, talk about synchronicities, right? I found an article about how a deficiency in vitamin B6 and having low iron could contribute to anxiety and even panic attacks. So I want to kind of share with y'all, I've been a little vocal, maybe not on this channel, but on my other main channel, the Ewing family channel, about how I've had panic attacks and stuff like that. And it's just so crazy how recently I've actually been diagnosed with anemia. Now, when I was in the military, I served in the Air Force, I was always borderline, and that kind of runs in my family too. But I think things that run in your family is just habits that you continue because of maybe you've seen it, or even stuff that maybe just in your blood you have to kind of work a little bit harder on. But anemia does run in my family, or we're always like borderline with something, right? But I've just been recently diagnosed with anemia, and when I was living in Las Vegas in 2020 and 2021, that was when I like first experienced my first set on like panic attacks. And it was like kind of like back to back to back, and it was like certain things kind of like brought them on, and I didn't stay out there long enough to even figure out why. But now that I'm in Houston and paying more attention to like my body and stuff like that, it's like now it's kind of like either God is kind of like showing me certain things and providing me like information that could be helpful towards like helping me like getting my body back on track and stuff like that, especially with like anxiety and panic attacks. So if I don't link it, please let me know in the comments. I'm gonna try to link the article that I found that being deficient in these two things can lead to these things. Now, I also deal with headaches too, and I always knew like internally or like intuitively like there might be a lot of things that I'm deficient in. You know, I take vitamins here and there, and like, do I always eat the rainbow of fruits and vegetables? Not daily, no. So I already know that I am deficient in a lot of things. And you know, with blood work and stuff like that, they always say, oh, you're borderline this, make sure you eat greens, yada yada yada, that kind of stuff, you know. But there's also like an onset of other things too, because here's another thing that I found out. Acid reflux runs in my family too, and of course like that comes with like acid going up your chest and your esophagus, and you having like that heartburn, chest pains, all of that stuff. And then this past weekend I was having it so bad. You know, I was abusing my body. I was eating certain things that I shouldn't have been eating, and I was like overindulging basically. You know, it was like my cheat weekend or whatever. And sometimes when that happens, like, yeah, that acid will go up. And I was experiencing, I think, GERD. That is where it's a little bit more severe than acid reflux. And like I was having kind of like the chest pains with like the shortness of breath, and then like the choking, right? Like you feel like you're choking sometimes. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm in discomfort right? And so as I was doing some research too, that too can bring on panic attacks or anxiety, because you know you're choking, you don't know what's choking you, and excuse me, woo, and you just trying to figure out what it is. So I was like, oh my gosh, like a lot of the things that we deal with or may bring on certain what may be called like mental disorders kind of deals with the gut sometimes. And I'm not a doctor or nothing like that, but like the more that you study yourself, the more that you work with your doctors or whatnot, or the more that you like get information, a lot of the times the things that may be perceived as mental or may bring on mental disorders kind of deals with your gut and your nutrition. And I don't think I eat trash. Like I'll have like my cheat meals or whatnot, but I always say in all of my videos, like I can always do a little bit better. And now that it seems like God or the universe is bringing information to me that makes sense, it's like, okay, maybe I do need to tweak certain things in my life, lifestyle changes, drink more water so that I'm not dehydrated, so that I don't get headaches, or maybe start taking things for, because I've also had rhinitis too, but there's certain things that instead of ignoring or neglecting, just face it head on, you know. And I have been taking vitamins now that have been making me feel a lot better, and I'm trying to eat foods that are high in iron versus like taking iron pills. But you know, if my doctor say I need to take iron pills, then you know I'll do that. But I'm trying to just make lifestyle changes to eliminate medication, you know, because I don't take anything now. I may take like an ibuprofen or something if I have a headache, but even I don't even like to do that. But you know, hold on, I've been talking this whole time. I am thirsty. But if you have anxiety or if you have panic attacks, and you know, if it's chronic, you know, my heart goes out to you, because like I said, I haven't started experiencing that until I hit Las Vegas. And like, I guess long story short, I was abusing my body. I was in a like functional depression, I guess you could say. Like I was not eating right, I was not working out, I was under high stress when we were living in Louisiana before we moved to Vegas. There was just a lot going on. And so I think what was going on when we moved, which made Vegas not such a great experience because I felt like my quality of life was shot, was I was abusing myself. I was abusing my body. I was just under so much stress. I was under high alert. Like everything was just like, it was just so chaotic that when I moved to Vegas, everything just manifested. And then yeah, I picked up a lot of weight. I just was not in a good headspace on the tail end of our time in Louisiana, and then moving to Vegas. It was just like, Vegas is beautiful and everything, and I really miss it, but the panic attacks was like shot for me, you know, and I just didn't understand why. But now that I live in Houston and I'm more in tune with my body, and I'm more in tune with taking care of myself and being the healthiest I can be, getting back to how I was in my 20s, you know, I realized a lot of things were like diet related, and I'm not as stressed out. I'm doing the things that I like to do versus doing things that I don't like to do, taking on other people's work, you know, day-to-day life stressors and all that stuff. I have eliminated a lot of that stuff, and I'm very happy about that. And now it's just getting back to restoring myself. So if you come across this, I just hope that it helps you want to take care of yourself a lot better, because you have this one body and you're supposed to feel good. You're supposed to live a healthy life. You're supposed to live a stress-free life. And even if like there's no need to panic if there's nothing going on around you, you know what I'm saying? So I just hope that this helps somebody. And there are people who really do have like anxiety disorder or panic, you know, any type of mental disorder. If you are dealing with that and like deficiencies or whatnot is not your problem. Like, my heart goes out to you, and I pray that you just take care of yourself, because you're meant to live a fulfilled and happy life, okay? But to the people who are like me, who just was abusing themselves, like whether you're just like, you know, going through life issues or whatnot and you're not eating right, I hope that this too like helps you in some way. So, all right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my sandwich, and yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. Happy Monday. Usually I don't post on Mondays, but that's okay. I just felt like this was important, and always, always, always listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, and also work with your healthcare provider too, and make sure you stay on top of that too. All right, y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you found this like informative, or like a light bulb went off, like, oh, that might apply to me. So yeah, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye.